Ruben Amorim's arrival at Manchester United, a new era with Sporting Lisbon connections. The arrival of Ruben Amorim as Manchester United's new head coach marks the beginning of a fresh chapter for the club, a period filled with anticipation, optimism, and the hope of returning to its former glory. Amorim, the 39-year-old Portuguese tactician, is not only seen as a promising young coach with an eye for tactical innovation, but he also brings with him a rich connection to Sporting Lisbon, one of Portugal's most storied football clubs. This connection could have far-reaching implications for Manchester United, as Amorim could look to bring several Sporting players along with him to Old Trafford. The Sporting Lisbon to Manchester United pipeline, historical perspective. The bond between Sporting Lisbon and Manchester United is a well-established one, stretching back years and producing some of the most iconic players in the modern era of football. From Cristiano Ronaldo to Nani and now Bruno Fernandes, Sporting players have historically thrived at Manchester United. It's a tradition that United fans hope will continue under the guidance of Amorim, who could be the next in line to lead the charge from Lisbon to Manchester. Cristiano Ronaldo, arguably the greatest footballer to ever wear a United shirt, was discovered by Sir Alex Ferguson during his time at Sporting. Ronaldo's meteoric rise from Lisbon to Manchester in 2003 marked the beginning of a long and fruitful connection between the two clubs. Nani, another talented winger from Sporting, followed in Ronaldo's footsteps and enjoyed a successful spell at Old Trafford, contributing to United's success in the Premier League and Europe. Most recently, Bruno Fernandes, the current Manchester United captain and talisman, made his own move from Sporting to United in January 2020. Bruno's arrival transformed the United midfield, bringing creativity, vision, and a penchant for scoring crucial goals. Fernandes has been instrumental in the club's resurgence, and his connection to Sporting makes him a key figure in the discussion about Amorim's future at Manchester United. Given the success of these past transfers, it's no surprise that Manchester United fans are eager to see if Amorim can bring similar success to the club, both on and off the pitch. The hope is that Amorim will be able to tap into Sporting's rich talent pool, bringing fresh blood to Old Trafford while maintaining the club's ambition to challenge for major honours. Amorim's tactical vision, what does he bring to Manchester United? Ruben Amorim's reputation as a coach is built on his tactical awareness and his ability to develop players. After taking over as Sporting's head coach in 2020, Amorim quickly established himself as one of the brightest young managers in European football. Under his leadership, Sporting won the 2020-2021 Primeira Liga title, breaking a 19-year league title drought and ending the dominance of Benfica and Porto in Portuguese football. His success at Sporting was not merely about securing silverware, it was about changing the identity of the team. Amorim is known for his flexible tactical approach, often switching between a 3-4-3 or a 3-5-2 formation, which allows his team to be defensively solid while maintaining attacking fluidity. His focus on high pressing, rapid transitions, and tactical discipline has made Sporting one of the most difficult teams to break down in Portugal. These qualities will be crucial at Manchester United, a club that has struggled with consistency under previous managers. United fans will be hoping that Amorim can instill a clear playing identity, emphasizing teamwork and collective responsibility. His ability to make the most of young talent is also a key asset. Under Amorim, Sporting has seen the rise of several exciting young players, and that focus on nurturing talent could be pivotal in rejuvenating United's squad. Players such as Alejandro Garnacho, Amad Diallo, and Facundo Pellistri could benefit immensely from Amorim's development-focused approach. Bruno Fernandes, a key ally for Ruben Amorim. Among the most excited Manchester United players to work with Ruben Amorim will undoubtedly be Bruno Fernandes. As one of Sporting Lisbon's standout performers before his move to Old Trafford, Bruno's admiration for Amorim is well documented. The pair share a strong professional relationship, and Fernandes has often spoken highly of Amorim's coaching and tactical acumen. Bruno Fernandes' move to Manchester United was one of the most successful transfers in recent years. His creativity, leadership, and knack for scoring goals have made him a central figure in United's midfield. However, despite his individual success, Fernandes has often been part of a team that has failed to reach its full potential, particularly under Erik ten Hag, whose departure seems imminent. Amorim's arrival at Manchester United could be a transformative moment for Bruno. Amorim's emphasis on structured pressing and quick, direct attacking football should suit Bruno's strengths perfectly. Under Amorim, Fernandes could find himself playing in a more dynamic, fast-paced system, where his ability to pick out key passes and arrive late in the box could be even more dangerous. One area where Amorim could help Fernandes is in managing his work rate and maintaining consistency across the course of a season. As United's most influential player, Bruno often shoulders a heavy load, and Amorim's tactical setup could alleviate some of that pressure by creating more attacking options and distributing responsibility across the team. Ruben Amorim and the potential transfer targets from Sporting Lisbon. When a manager like Ruben Amorim takes over a club like Manchester United, the inevitable speculation about potential transfers follows. Amorim's past at Sporting Lisbon means that a number of his former players are being linked with moves to Old Trafford, and it's worth considering which of these players might be realistic targets. Victor Gyökeres, a striker on the radar. One name that has come up frequently in transfer rumors is Victor Gyökeres. The Swedish striker has been in exceptional form for Sporting Lisbon, particularly after his impressive performances in the UEFA Champions League. Gyökeres' hat-trick in Sporting's dominant win over Manchester City in the Champions League undoubtedly raised his profile across Europe, and it's not hard to see why Amorim would want to bring him to Manchester United. However, the situation is more complicated than it seems. While Gyökeres and Amorim share a strong professional bond, the player himself is reportedly not keen on joining Manchester United. Gyökeres, who has been a target for several top European clubs, might be more inclined to move to a club with more immediate guarantees of first-team football. His decision could depend heavily on Amorim's ability to convince him of United's long-term project and their chances of success under his stewardship. Morten Hjulmand, the new Casemiro. Another player linked with a move to Manchester United is Morten Hjulmand, the Danish midfielder who has been a key figure for Sporting Lisbon in recent seasons. Hjulmand is known for his tough tackling, disciplined play, and his ability to dictate the tempo of a match from the center of midfield. Some even consider him a younger version of Casemiro, United's current holding midfielder, who has been a mainstay in the team since his arrival in 2022. With Casemiro's future at United in doubt, Hjulmand could be seen as a potential replacement. His £69 million release clause makes a move for him a costly one, but given his profile and Amorim's strong ties with Sporting, United could make a move for him in the near future. Pedro Goncalves, the new Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Goncalves, known as Pote to Sporting fans, is another player frequently mentioned in connection with Manchester United. Goncalves has drawn comparisons to Bruno Fernandes due to his attacking style and ability to score goals from midfield. Amorim has publicly praised Goncalves on numerous occasions, and it's not hard to imagine him making a move to Old Trafford if the opportunity arises. However, Goncalves is not the only option for United in the transfer market. The likes of Giovanni Quenda, a talented young winger, and Goncalves' teammate Francisco Trincao, could also be potential targets. Quenda, in particular, has impressed under Amorim's tutelage and could be an exciting prospect for United's future. The future of Ruben Amorim at Manchester United. As Ruben Amorim takes the reins at Manchester United, there are numerous questions about how he will reshape the team, what players he will bring with him, and how his tactical vision will impact the club. United's recent struggles under Erik ten Hag have left fans eager for change, and Amorim's arrival represents a new hope for the club. With his connections to Sporting Lisbon and his eye for developing young talent, Amorim could be the perfect man to guide United back to the top. Players like Bruno Fernandes, Morten Hjulmand, Pedro Goncalves, and even Giovanni Quenda could be part of a new era at Old Trafford, one that blends experience with youthful ambition. Ultimately, Amorim's success at Manchester United will depend on his ability to instill a clear playing style, bring in the right players, and manage a squad full of high-profile individuals. If he can do this, there's no reason why United can't return to the summit of English football and challenge for major European honours once again. Conclusion. Ruben Amorim's appointment as Manchester United head coach marks an exciting new chapter for the club. With his deep connections to Sporting Lisbon, Amorim is poised to bring a fresh tactical approach to Old Trafford, while potentially bringing a host of talented players with him. Whether it's Bruno Fernandes thriving,